Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Bee Swarm Gaming. I am playing as the noob. Yes, I am a noob. As you can see, I am a very well dressed noob, though. I have the white hat, the white shoes, the white belt, and the white backpack. And of course, the white wand, the big white wand. I've always wondered he walks around with this wand. He must have like biceps and arms of steel. You can't see the muscles though. Oh, doesn't really seem to have any muscles. Maybe the guards, like the shoulder guards, are just like pumped full of like artificial steroids or something. Cause he has a lot of gear on. Maybe they're just light and don't provide that much weight, or maybe he's just like super strong. I have no idea. But that's kind of beside the point. Okay, so we are standing outside the Ace shop. So, what does that mean? Does that mean that I'm going to go inside to craft something? Or does that mean that I'm finishing crafting something? Does that mean that I'm going to talk about something in the Ace shop? Because we all know that there's some really cool stuff in the Ace shop. You got the Honey Mask, and you got the Cobalt Guard, and you got the Crimson Guard. But wait, I told you guys before, those two guards are things that I generally save for later. And a noob doesn't need those two guards. Those things are too expensive for a noob. They don't really help a noob's progress in the game right now. They're more for upper mid-level players, in my view. So that can't be it. And the honey mask, it's good, but that's also expensive. So that's probably not the reason why. So maybe, could it be? Did I actually craft enough stuff to get the honeycomb belt? Well, let's see what the honeycomb belt needs. Let's go see. Wait, oh, always gotta get the treats. Always gotta get the treats. Okay. We know the philosophy, right? Okay, let's go check. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Okay, alright, here we go. Here we go. Come down here. Honeycomb belt, 75 million. But look at our honey money right there, 296 million. Don't got to worry about it, right? So the money thing, we got that. 25 oils, we've had that. 50 enzymes, we got that. 50 glue. Nope, we don't have that. Or at least it's not showing it, right? Don't have that. Now, remember my philosophy. You don't craft when you start thinking about what you want, right? You craft all the time. All the time. You know what this game needs. Now, as noobs, you don't know what the enzymes do. You don't know what the oils do. You don't know what the glue really does. You don't know what the glitter really does. Yeah, you read it, but you forget it. You just know that these are the things that are for like other stuff, right? You can't go buy uh the good guards. You can't buy the good belts. You know, the last good things that you can like truly buy is the big white wand and the white pack. Other than that, the very, very good stuff you're going to have to craft. Um, and it's going to take the oil, the enzyme, the glitters, and the dreaded glue. So that's why you always have to craft. I mean, even if all you have is like 10 royal jelly and 50 pineapple, craft one enzyme. Don't have this thing where, well, I want to keep 10 royal jellies so I could get that demon bee or the lion bee, or maybe it'll turn into like a mythic or something. You know, because they have this auto jelly thing, and if I get like 200 royal jellies or whatever, I can hit that and I could get the awesome like ninja bee. Come on. When you're a noob, you're not going to be like a noob forever, right? You're going to get to like a mid level status, right? No, you might not. Why? Because you might not ever get the stuff needed, meaning you're not crafting. You know, if you can get like into the gummy cave, right? you're going to see like the gummy mask and the gummy boots. You look at the gummy boots, that's like 100 billion. Once you see that number, you might as well stop looking at what you need because it's going to scare you. And you might, quote unquote, hit the wall, like in my other video, hit the wall and just say, okay, I quit the game. But trust me, when you get to the later mid-level, have gotten your Windy Bee or are on Spirit Bear quests and have gotten into the rhythm of the game, then you start saying, okay, well, I can get like a billion in 10-15 minutes. If I play for several hours, I can get 10 billion. 100 billion doesn't seem that tough. Gotta make some sacrifices, but I can get to like every fields. Based on my hive, I know what fields can get me the most. And then things don't look that bad. But as a noob, I don't know if my total has been like a billion. Maybe, if I really think about it, maybe. But 100 billion? Whoa, no way. That's why I look at the gummy mask, the demon mask, and the diamond mask, and I'm like, whoa, those are 5 billion each? I'm not even thinking about it. So the crafting that I do, it's for things like this. 75 million, when I was first starting out with that shovel and that brown paper bag or cloth bag or whatever, this would have seemed impossible. But now I got 296 million, 75 million doesn't seem like anything, right? Now I go and I look at the other masks, which are like 200 million. They kind of seem to be in the realm of, okay, I can see it, but I'm not thinking about it because with this belt, I, I want this belt because this belt is going to help me in my next goal, which is I have a gold amulet here, right? Has decent stuff, but it doesn't have what I want. What I want is a diamond amulet, and this is what I found out. With what I have right now, I cannot get enough honey fast enough. I've tried many, 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 many times in the ant challenge, and at the very end, I will get up to like anywhere from 90 and even as high as 98 and a couple times at 99 ants, right? I cannot break that threshold, and it's at 100 that you get the diamond, and then of course at 150 that you get the supreme. So I know that I need something else to give me a little extra edge to take more pollen, and that's this honeycomb belt. 150,000 capacity plus 25% more capacity. Convert amount, you got the loot luck. Now this is where it's going to help me in the ant challenge. 20% buzz bomb pollen. 50% honey from tokens. Okay, those two things, because a lot of my pollen comes from the bombs, which means when I'm in there and I hit those buzz bombs, because remember I have a fuzzy bee that already gives me like a lot of pollen. Now I'm going to get 20% more, which means that that honey pollen meter is going to go up faster. So all I need actually to get the diamond amulet is for that meter to go up one more time. That's why this honeycomb belt should get me a diamond amulet. And then I can kind of play around and find that right one. Plus with the diamond amulet, now I'm in the realm of getting a +1 bee attack. That is cool. I get that +1 bee attack because you can't get it with the gold. It starts with a diamond. You get that +1 bee attack plus a critical power. Critical power plus a +1 bee attack. That just changed the whole dynamic of the attacks for the hive. And that's when you can start to say, all right, how can I start defeating Tunnel Bear? Because right now, it's not even a chance. You got to get the right diamond and amulet. So you see how one piece of equipment can change the whole dynamic of things, right? Then the last thing about this belt is the +1 colorless bee attack. Doesn't do every bee, but I have a fair good amount of colorless bees. So let's look at what my base attack is. Base attack is 312. I can quickly look at my colorless bees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13. So that's 13 extra attack. I'm pretty happy with that. But once again, don't have 50 glue. So now, of course, would I be talking about this? Oh, I got that royal jelly just in time. Just in time. Okay, now would I be talking about this if I didn't have something crafting? Let's just check. Open the Blender menu. I got 8. All right. And crafting. Let's go in here. Let's see. Glue, 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 glue. Glue, glue, glue. 50 glue. There we go. Let's go back in here. Now it should be different. Alright, there we go. Okay, now see how everything lights up? The 75 million honey lights up. All of this lights up. Now let's just check this out. Let's just check this out. Alright. So 312 is our base. That's really the only thing, because if I go through everything, it's just going to be confusing, right? It's just going to be confusing. Now that's just what I want you to focus on. That's our basic right there. That's all I want us to focus on. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Let's craft the item. Goes up to 330. Let's see. Alright. Because remember, this is only +1 for the bee attack. So that's actually not that bad. We hit some rage, that's going to go up. But now, look at the capacity. Now granted, that says 6 million, but it's actually a little misleading because I have the capacity code in there, which is ×2, so it's not that much, but I did increase the capacity. Okay, now I'm going to be going into the 35B zone eventually. So why don't we start working on, see, I'm all out of enzymes, so why don't we start there? How much royal jelly do I have? Okay, I don't really advocate for this, but I don't think of anything else that I need to buy immediately. So let's actually go here and let's buy 100 royal jellies. There. Okay, now obviously when you start playing, you can get, especially with Spirit Berry, she gives a lot. But the reason that I'm doing this is because I'm going to show you that you don't want to skip out on chances to make things. Alright, so to get the Spirit Petal, because that's the next thing that I'm going to be thinking about, is what I'm going to get. But the red extract, let's see, before I start making things, ooh, wait, I could get those other guards too, because those each have 10, but I'm looking, those each take 10 stingers, and one of my goals also is to get Vicious Bee, because I don't have Vicious Bee. So I don't need to look at those yet. So we know that we need enzymes. We know that. So I think it's what, 75 enzymes? So that's what we're going to do. We are going to make ourselves look pineapple poor. So every time we look in here, we're like, all right, well, we need more pineapple. So we're going to make as many pineapples as we can. 13. It's a good start. That's a good start because we are going to be on it because we are going to be grinding for pineapples. I think it's something like total pineapples is like 3,800 or something. So anyway, that's what we're going to be doing. But don't worry because we're going to be playing the ant challenge soon, and every once in a while that gives you pineapples. And trust me, by the time we get to the petal wand and it's time, we'll have enzymes, and we don't have to worry because trust me, we don't want to be one of those people. All right, we got the spirit petal, and then it's like, okay, now I'm one of those people where do I get this or do I get the spirit petal? And I ask a question, well, what's what are you deciding on? Well, if I get this, then I won't have enough enzymes for the petal wand. I don't want to do that. And talking about stingers, here we go. Let's fight. Let's fight. All right. This is good. This is good. It's not a gifted, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. This is great. This is great. I have been looking for hours and hours and hours. Come on in. Come on in. Get some. See, I'm not one of these people that is just like get away. I'm not one of these individuals that's just like selfish. You know, I'm kind of not too focused on my talking right now. 2 stingers. All right. So that's why like that was quick. Okay. So before I go, I want to give 2 quick shout outs. 2 quick shout outs because this game is like a community, right? That's why you have friends. You have a private server, don't do it for yourself. Do it for the community. All right, so here's how it goes. This guy wants to talk to me. I don't want to talk to you. So I'm going to go up a mountain. Hopefully that'll give him the message that I'm either making a video because he knows that I make videos. I turn the chat off. I tell people what I'm doing. Okay, Stickbug, I don't have a translator for you. I don't want to go through the whole rigmarole. See, they're all here because I told them that after the video, I'm going to do a meteor shower. See, word gets around pretty fast. Okay, so here's my shout out. My shout out is to the Foz Bros, or the Phase Bros. Now, they are brothers, and they both play this game. Actually, if you look really closely, one's actually to the right of me, and one's to the left of me. They have their own YouTube channel. Go check it out. Now, there's a more popular one. Don't do that one. Keep scrolling down. It has a game controller. That's one that you want to check out. They have videos of Beastworm also. Go check it out. I subscribe to it. You subscribe to it. Do it. I I strongly suggest it. I saw one of their vids. It's really cool. They're really good players. Look at that. One has a bigger hive than the other, and the guy with the bigger hive, he's the one that asked me questions, and I'm sure he passes down his knowledge to the other individual. That's just how it is. That's how the community is. All right, the other shout out is to this person named Tomahawk Dragon. Check his stuff out. He's a gamer too. Nice individual on chat. Very knowledgeable. One of the first friends that I made on Basewarm. Still asks a lot of questions. He's the type of individual that I just like to play with because when he plays, he's always thinking like 3 steps ahead, right? He's the type of individual that says there's no such thing as a perfect hive. That's how you should be thinking. There's no such thing as a perfect hive. Other than this Noob account, the people who know me and have seen my channel know of my other account. I've got the stuff that people probably get attracted to in this game. Oh wow, he has. Ooh, let's check out my belt. Sorry, I get distracted easy. Ooh, um, he has that big coconut pack. Oh wow, he's got the different masks. He's got all of this. That doesn't make me a perfect player because there is no such thing as the perfect amulet, even if it has 2 passives. It's not like both passives go off at the same time with a Suprema amulet. I don't even know what the best two passives are because you're going to get multiple people saying different things. What's the best ant score? Does a higher ant score mean a better? Absolutely not. I think my amulet on that came from like a 150 something. I've hit over 200 and I've gotten a amulet stat that really stink. So like once again, he has the same understanding that when it comes down to it, there's no such perfect thing as a perfect hive. There's different types of hives. Now, on the flip side of those type of players, there's another player. I don't want to give this person's name out because that would just me being salty. This individual is what I like to call a snipe, right? We all know what they are. These individuals, they hide in the corner, and then when the drops come, they take what they want. You know, you're like a noob, you can't walk very fast. They follow you around and they take your stuff, right? They almost kind of make you not want to play. Now me, I will take my main account and I'll help people out. Now they ask and say, "Hey, can you give me a sprout?" Hey, I need sprouts too. But if I can afford it, meaning that I have, like 70, 80 sprouts, sometimes I'll do like a sprout party and maybe I'll do a sprout party video. But sometimes I will give a sprout to help like a noob out. Now, when I was starting out, I actually did everything for the most part like on my own. I figured out a way to get things done. But it doesn't mean that I want everybody to get things done on their own if they ask for help, right? You want help with Commando Chick? If I have time, I will help you out. It goes to another one of my videos where I say noobs should have a mentor. Meaning that, hey, if you know somebody that has the things that you want, that they are mid to upper level, and they're willing to help you with their sprinkler, like you've probably seen in some of my videos, my main account, which has the Supreme Saturator, he'll stay like in the middle of the field. He'll use his goo. He'll use the sprinkler to help this individual out. Why? So the noob doesn't have to get a sprinkler, and the noob doesn't have to get the gummy bee right now. Helps him out. Um, Players with a lot of stuff should help noobs. It's just a cycle, right? This individual, decent level, does not help with Mondo Chick. Does not help bring down a gummy sprout. We'll tell people to stay away when they're fighting a vicious bee. We'll say, hey, this is my sprout, or I found this sprout. You know, it's actually the server's sprout, but they'll say, hey, I found this sprout. Sure, you can take some stuff, but just don't take certain things. You know, it's like they want to be the general or the assessor or the designer of the bee swarm world, right? And it's like, I don't think what you're doing is fair, if that's the right word to use. You know, I mean, people can say whatever they want, obviously within reason, but it's like, I don't think what you're saying is kind of the thing to do. You know, because there's also like a flip side, right? You can say that, but then if you want something such as a meteor shower, because I don't think this person can summon a meteor shower, right? Or if you want help with Commando Chick, because I think this person still needs help with a Commando Chick, and if this person goes to somebody who can help them, but they remember what this person says, I'm not going to blame the other person for saying, nah, I remember what you said, bro, and that ain't cool. Because that's what I would say. I would say, hey, I remember what you said, and that ain't cool. So anyway, those are just kind of like my thoughts. It's kind of like the karma theory. You kind of get what you give. if you share, you basically share just because that's who you are. But who you are as a person actually does come out like in this game too, I guess. Anyway, I've talked a lot. Now my goal is to complete Bear Quest, complete level 50 in Commando Chick. I will video record that stuff. There is a gifted silver in in Black Bear. That's probably when I will do my next hive slot. So I don't have to do two things, which is royal jelly something, as well as get a hive. You know, those two things. I could just get a hive, put that in there, and it does two things at once. All right. Talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.